Ancha 3. We are located at 908-790 and 103-4487. And we're continuing to hone our process a little bit. What I want you to see here is, first of all, this first level, this is our topsoil. Very sandy. Once we get beyond this dark layer here, very sandy. Then we go down to a more reddish colored, also very sandy. You can clearly see the division there. No stone. Then our next level, we get to a lighter, more sandy, and a lot of stone. But you can also see our layer there has a little bit of red in it. Then we go to a finer sand, less stone, and then our very bottom of the pit is this ultra fine, reddish, sandy material with very little stones in it. Right now what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and carry down about 2 meters so that we can get a little bit deeper. Last pit we only got to 7 meters, we hope to get down to 8 or 9 meters. So by terracing down, that gives the extra reach we want. This time also, we're only going to process 1 cubic meter from each depth. We're getting down around maximum depth. I'm going to show you something that Five. Muy bien, sacaste un punto. Okay, we're just about done digging, so now we're going to go ahead and fill up the hole with all this dirt. And we've got our dirt separated by depth. 8 piles, the deepest being over there. Tomorrow we're going to come back and we're going to run it depth by depth. I do believe it's going to be a slow process, because at the end of each particular meter, we're going to have to take all the costales out, wash them, gather up our concentrate. So it's going to be slow, but it's going to be very efficient. And for the first time in all these pits, we're finally going to get good data. That makes me happy. As you can see, this system is working well. We're not overloading the hopper. And most importantly, we're not getting the major overflow, which was killing us before. This is slow, but it's very sure. We're working 53 buckets from each meter of depth. We are now gathering up the concentrate from the first half of La Guacharacha 3. One thing I did want you to kind of notice here, one thing I did kind of want to point out is, at the lower half here, we've got a lot of black sand. A very, very high percentage of black sand compared to how much material we ran. So that should be good news, encouraging, but we won't know until we see the final analysis. We have a lot of what they call oropel or fool's gold here. And another interesting little fact is our costales smell like diesel or oil for some reason. I don't know if there was a spill here or what happened, but interestingly they smell very much like oil. Well, we now have La Guacharacha 3 in the bag, literally and figuratively. The lower part of the pit is here, and the upper part of the pit is here. We're doing our final cleanup, getting everything loaded up, and one of the most beautiful things about it is, it's about 11:45 in the morning. We knocked it out. Doing it this way, just processing 1 meter per depth, is so much better. This is the way to do it.
Así de pronto hace una buena película.